I'm Keisha with Johnson County Public Health. This week is National Women's Health Week, and the women of Johnson County Public Health want to inspire you to be the healthiest you can be.
To make healthy food choices throughout life, make that a life goal, and to try and exercise whenever you get the chance, because any little exercise you do throughout the day adds up.
Talk to your OBGYNs. You may not be thinking about having babies now, but there's a lot of things that you do need to do with your diet specifically. One thing I found out a bit late, I had a baby that at 25 weeks gestation, I found out she didn't have the back of her skull due to a severe form of spinal bifida. Through all of this, I learned that increasing folic acid prior to becoming pregnant and in the first 2 weeks after conception prevents a large amount of birth defects and could have potentially saved that pregnancy had I known that early. So talk to your doctors about things you may not even be thinking about now in your life, but this is a good time to sit down and have those conversations and see what changes you need to make.
Not to take life for granted, that each day some kind of exercise should become a habit. I try to walk at least 5 days a week during my lunch, and it usually is about a mile every day. Not much, but it makes me move. It became a habit. It makes me feel good. It also helps me think about how I eat. I try to eat healthier.
What I wish I had known, and I know now, is about Epsom salt. So Epsom salt is really fantastic for when you overexert yourself, or let's say you go to the gym, you're doing well, but then you kind of slack off, and then all of a sudden you go back to the gym again and you try to do your regular workout and you become very sore. So if that happens to you, what you can do is draw yourself a warm bath, add 2 cups of Epsom salt, and soak for 20 minutes. It is amazing. You will not have very sore muscles the next day, and you will feel much better. It's also good for soaking tired feet. The other thing that I wish that I had known in the past was the cure for when you get like a cramp or a Charlie horse in your leg or in any of your muscles, is to drink water. So that's a very simple way to get rid of cramps, and I wish that I had known that when I was younger and I was dealing with cramps. So you women out there, when you have bad cramps, try drinking some water. The other thing that I do know, because I'm a dental hygienist, that I would like to share with women is that hydrogen peroxide, the hydrogen peroxide that comes in the brown bottle, is actually a very good oral mouth rinse. It doesn't taste great, but it is very effective for controlling or getting gingivitis under control. So if you are, like most people do, brushing your teeth, every once in a while you may notice that you have a little bit of bleeding gums, or if you're flossing your teeth sporadically, you may notice that your gums bleed. So what you can do is get back into your flossing routine, start flossing every day, and then rinse your mouth with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. You can dilute it half with water, or you can use it straight. But I wouldn't use it long term. I would only use it for a couple of weeks, but it is very good at getting gingivitis under control, and that's what I'd like to share with you today.
So basically, I think just making health a priority, or trying to get more exercise in your day, making it a priority, that's something that I definitely struggle with. I think we're all very busy. We make ourselves even busier just with kids and not having kids. It doesn't really matter. It's just trying to find those little things that, even if it's 10-15 minutes out of your day, to try to get up and move a little bit more, would be something that I personally need to work on too.
To get a yearly mammogram. I've been getting a yearly mammogram since I was 35 because of breast cancer runs so high in my family on my mother's side. So it's a good thing to do.
The first thing that pops to my head is to control the stress as much as possible. I think that women put a lot of stress upon themselves, and I think we even stress out about stressing out sometimes. So I think taking that 10-minute break, taking that time to just breathe and relax and go back to those problems rather than just sitting in and letting them work at you. So take the time for yourself, take that 10-minute break, and just kind of de-stress for just a little bit. I think it goes a long way for mental health as well as our physical health.
Having been an athlete from most of my life, I always had to work out. Always running, jumping, exercising, lifting weights, and having to stay in shape. But what I would do now is try and figure out how to keep that same mentality of trying to stay in shape and be strong, even though I'm not playing sports, because it just has healthy benefits of just being able to exercise and keep your body strong, and also keeps away diseases and fighting diabetes and all sorts of other health issues. So along with working out, you also have to eat better. When I was playing, I could eat anything I want because I was going to burn that off. I can't do that anymore. Wish I could, but I can't. So I just now have to remember to eat better, eat healthier. I now try to work out with a buddy system. I have work out with 2 co-workers on a regular basis, and that's helping me keep myself in check and also helping my co-workers stay active. So it's not anything of what I used to do, because volleyball and all that other stuff, but just to do some exercises and even trying to do yoga. I'm stiff as a board, but I keep trying to get better. But all I can do is make an effort, and that effort will pay off.